How do you use QuickBooks Online? In this video, we're going to do a brief overview of how to actually use this accounting software. And by the way, if you're watching this and you don't have a QuickBooks account yet, I've dropped a link below that gets you a really good discount. You can open that up in a new tab and follow along with me, or you can circle back to it when you're ready to set yours up. So when you log into QuickBooks Online, your screen will look similar to this. Now, based on which subscription level that you're using, your screen may have a few more or a few less buttons to choose from. If you'd like to see the differences in the subscription levels, then check out the link below. Now to start with, over on the top right of the screen, we have this gear icon here that is our settings. From this menu, we can manage our subscriptions and billing, see our audit log, our products and services that we offer, manage our users, and get to our settings. Here in our account and settings, we can add our logo, we can enter our company's name and information, and edit any other settings that we need to change. For example, here in the Advanced tab, we can change the date format, we can set up warnings, etc. Now back on the main screen here, you'll see the menu bar over to the left. One of the first things you'll want to do once you have your QuickBooks Online account is connect all of your bank and credit card accounts. So to do that, you'll want to hover over Transactions and then click on Bank Transactions. Here on this screen, you're going to want to click on Link Account. And here you'll choose your bank or credit card from the list. If you don't see yours listed, you'll type the name in the search bar here. And then you'll enter your login information, the same information that you use to log into your online bank or credit card account, and then follow the prompts to easily finish connecting your account. Now, once you get to this point, this is when QuickBooks really starts doing the heavy lifting for you. It pulls in your transactions automatically and it helps you stay on top of your finances. If you don't already have your QuickBooks account set up, use the link in the description. It'll save you some money and you can follow along step by step with me. So in this account, we have a MasterCard, savings, and checking account connected. And QuickBooks has pulled in the transactions for each of those. So here in our checking account, we can see all of our expenses and income that have processed through this account. And we can easily click on each transaction and enter our vendor or customer here. If we don't already have them set up, we can just click Add New and enter the information right there. Then we can choose our category and select if this was supplies or rent or whatever the specific transaction was for. And then we can click Confirm. Now, as you can see here, some of these are showing matches. So what's happening here is we've entered bills or invoiced our customers here in QuickBooks. And then when the payment processed through our bank, QuickBooks recognized that this transaction matched an invoice or a bill that we had entered into the software, and it's showing up right here. So if it matches correctly, then we can just click on Match here to the right of it. Now we mentioned invoices and bills. So to enter those, we'll go up here to the top left and we'll click on Plus New. And here we'll choose Invoice. We'll choose our customer or client that we're billing, and it will auto-populate the information for this customer that we've already entered into QuickBooks for them. We can change our terms, our date, and our due date here. Then we'll select our product or service that we're billing this customer for. We'll enter our quantity and rate, and it will auto-populate our amount. And then here we can check to charge sales tax or not. And down below, we can add a discount if needed. Then up at the top, under Manage, we can change more settings. We can add a service date. We can choose which payment method we accept if we have payments set up through QuickBooks. And we can change the design of our invoice. Now, once we have it set to our liking, we can go to the bottom right and click Review and Send. And here we can review our email and invoice that we're sending out and then click Send Invoice. Now to enter a bill, we go to the same Plus New button, and this time we're going to choose Bill. And here we'll choose our vendor. We'll enter the terms, the bill date, the due date, the bill number, and then down here we'll enter the information for what we're being billed for. In this case, it was an equipment rental. And then we'll enter the amount, and then we can click Save and Schedule Payment, or click Save and Close. Now if we want to see all of our invoices in one place, we can hover over Sales and click on Invoices. And if we want to see all of our bills that we've entered, we can hover over Expenses and click on Bills. When we're up to date on entering and categorizing all of our transactions, then we'll want to check out our reports to see how our business is doing, right? So we're going to click here on Reports, and this pulls up a list of reports that we can run. We can save our favorites here at the top, like our profit and loss, aka our income statement, and our balance sheet by clicking on a star over here to the right of them. To run the report, we're just going to click on the name of the report. And up at the top, we can adjust the report period, or we can enter the specific dates that we want to run the report for. Then choose our accounting method. And then over on the right, we can change how our report is displayed. So for example, if you want to see it displayed by months, here on display, we can click on transaction date and click on months. And now we can see our report showing each month of this year so far with the income and expenses for those specific months under each one. Then we can go up here to the top right of the report and print it. We can export it to Excel or as a PDF or CSV file, or click on the 3 dots and email it. Now, this was a high overview of how to use QuickBooks Online. Here on my channel, I go into a lot more detail on different how-tos of using QuickBooks Online, so go ahead and check those out if you'd like. And again, if you're ready to get started with your own QuickBooks Online account, that discount link is waiting for you below this video.